There's a project above me that's been on hold for a long time, and we couldn't do anything about it.
We actually filed our taxes, and it went wrong 3 times in a row.
And what didn't go wrong, of course, was fixing the car, which we had completely under control ourselves.
Of course, we took the car apart and rebuilt it with our new used parts. And we've also already been to a body shop to repair certain damages. And the next step would be to paint the car in color, but not before the tax office problem is solved.
But fortunately, as you could see in the title, we have received the RDW papers. And that means we have completed everything with the tax office.
This was a process we had to wait for about 2 months.
We just didn't receive the payment. In other words, the BPM amount we have to pay for this car. 1,528 euros usually. A complete car costs up to 6,000 euros. And I didn't receive that amount in my email because my email address was copied incorrectly from the appraisal report at the tax office.
The funny thing is that the tax office doesn't contact the owner of the car. But the owner just calls the tax office themselves without being contacted to see where things are going wrong and to investigate.
You want to resolve these matters quickly, usually within 11 days. Our license plate is HLN96X.
With that being said, we're going to lower the car. Let's go to a parks point where they can make license plates for us so we can drive on public roads.
Also, option 3 includes live data check, monitoring current car performance, confirming all values are fine, and the used car check.
With this, you can check if there has been any fraud with the odometer reading. Let's see what errors are in this car. We select option 1 diagnosis. Hold your breath, the results are in. It found 53 errors, of which 13 repairs have a smart mechanic function. But we'll get to that in a moment.
Go ahead and show the results. The good news is, should I start with that? We don't have any engine management errors, so we did the engine swap well, but besides that, we do have errors like ABS.
I notice many errors are happening because the car is partially disassembled. Let's address at least one, like ABS. For this one, there is a smart mechanic function available, so smart mechanic can help me with that.
It gives a brief explanation on how you can fix this error. You follow the steps, and there's a good chance that will solve your problem.
Let's clear the errors and see what happens. He does mention that I should check for errors again in 2 to 3 days to see which ones have come back.
Let's move on to programming. This car is new, and I'm curious about its possibilities.
There are 2 issues that can be coded. Things like mirrors that sync automatically when adjusted, but that's already on. The second option you can enable is having the mirror automatically tilt down when you put it in reverse.
That's a good feature if you have big rims on your car. Of course we want that. Now that it's coded, we're obviously going to check if it works. We've decided to remove the wheels from the Golf Grand Touring injection before making the license plates.
This is because the rims on the front left and rear left are really badly damaged, and they're also extremely bent. Unfortunately, we discovered that the wheels we have from a Volkswagen EOS are too small and can't be mounted on the Golf. So we had no other choice but to drive with these bent rims.
But before we could drive, the battery and the key had to be replaced first.
Because the car wouldn't open anymore due to the old battery. After the battery was replaced, we checked if everything worked. Oh, better than new. Well, there's still power in the car, you see?
Yes, indeed.
Let's see how you started, okay?
Start.
Full confidence in the Golfs, guys. On the other hand, this will also be the first test drive we're going to do with our new coolant hose. So now we'll also find out if it's properly bled.
If there's still an air bubble in the system. So I'm curious about that too. Anyway, we're gonna get the license plate made.
And I'm going to pause myself there for a moment. Before we actually drive on public roads, I've printed out a little form with our license plate on it.
We're going to stick this neatly on the car so that we actually have some kind of license plate. And now, of course, we're ready to drive. Of course, we'll start by turning on the seat heating. And these are Daniel's very first meters on the public road.
Officially?
Well, that rim on the left side is bent.
That's why we wanted to do it ourselves today.
Yeah, but I haven't driven it like that yet. And you've already been to the RDW.
Twice, actually. We're on public roads. The car's insured, so now we'll get the license plates made. Police could cause problems since we're driving with papers, as you've seen.
It's insured, so no inspection is needed. Because, yeah, it's a brand new car, right? That has quite a lot.
Until 2026, that's 5 years of automatic inspection, correct?
Yes, insured, inspected, and only now, at this moment, there are no license plates yet, but there are notes.
I think it will work out.
Funny, right? It's still a Grand Touring injection, so it's sporty.
Yeah, but there's no sound from it.
People always say just take off that auto particulate filter and must also remove the catalytic converter right away. I'd install a sports catalytic converter immediately.
Because yeah, you still want to pass the inspections. The auto particulate filter isn't that important.
There are already enough partners on our channel saying, we'd like to fix that for you. So maybe we'll go ahead and do it. A standard car like that just really sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
It just has lane assist.
You don't have to do anything anymore. And then it goes back again.
Please drive in the middle of the lane. Emergency. Missing driver activity. Take over the steering, take over the steering. Oh, he's gonna brake, he's gonna brake. Did you see that? The car braked because it thought no one was driving. After we finished playing, we arrived at Parts Point. Here we're going to have our license plates made. And 10 minutes later, the license plates were ready so we could continue our route. Should we choose a different color for our rims? Tell us in the comments. We've chosen a color, but let us know if you have a better idea. Meanwhile, the Golf is being secured on the alignment bench. Measured, and this way we'll be able to see if anything is actually bent.
And Daniel just mentioned that hopefully we'll be able to align the car. There's always a caveat. If something is bent under the car, alignment won't work. So we'll check that immediately. And how bad is the deviation? So can it be adjusted? Is something bent? Those are the things we need to know to be able to fix it, so to speak.
Nothing looks bent at first glance, otherwise we wouldn't pass inspection. My steering wheel is very crooked, likely due to an issue. Hopefully adjustments can fix it.
We'll see when the car goes up and the alignment appears on the screen. Let's go!
The last drops.
Of course, we recently replaced a hose on our engine because it was leaking. After that, there hasn't been any more leakage.
We still noticed a sweet scent from between the ship's boards dripping onto the exhaust. I'm completely happy. And what we're also happy about is the report that came out of the inspection. It turns out the car isn't bent. All of this can be adjusted, and the mechanic also checked the left front tie rod. He needs to check if it's straight. He says it's aligned and nothing is bent, which is great. If so, it should steer straight again.
We're going to drive with that soon, but before we do that, we're going to swap the wheels first because, as you know, we're leaving 2 rims here for repair.
It's going to be a great result, I already know. After aligning the car, we put it on the intermediate lift.
So here the wheels are being taken off, or rather Daniel is taking the wheels off here. And we got loaner wheels from Vivaldi.
How nice is this?
Barely. This one spins freely, ours doesn't. How do you make a Grand Touring injection even uglier? Because the car isn't winning any beauty contests right now, we didn't mind driving around with these wheels.
We made the right decision. By having the other 2 rims repaired as well, we'll soon get 4 brand new rims in return. Alright, we have the alignment report. We should be happy. The rims will be ready by week's end, right?
Are you serious that fast?
Yeah, but we're not that fast yet. So, unbelievable, right?
Alright guys, here we go. The first few meters with a good alignment, straight rims. Oh, and as you can see, we have, what's happening here? So we've left all the rims behind. We couldn't just fix 2 rims and leave the others, since then we'd have 2 newly powder coated rims and 2 that weren't. Then Victor from Vivaldi said,
We're not going to do a half job, just do all the rims.
yes, it'll be alright, he says.
It'll be alright.
Next, there's a straight stretch of road. Just checking if the steering wheel is straight, and assuming it is, everything can be adjusted, right? That's all?
Yeah, because he also checked the steering rod. By turning it, he didn't see any bumps in it.
Oh, he did that because he turned it all the way open, right? Or at least it looked like that, so he even checked it for us. Happy?
Yes, very happy.
Right. The dashboard is a bit crooked.
Ha ha ha. Well, is that a problem?
Yeah, so here we are on a quiet stretch for a moment. And I think we've already covered about 40 kilometers by car today. The car drives phenomenally, there's nothing wrong with it, the alignment is perfect, and it doesn't vibrate anymore. As you know, these are loaner rims. Our original air rims are being restored to their full glory. I'm confident in that. And guys, this thing is going to look amazing.
It doesn't look amazing yet, but I can promise all of you that it's going to look amazing.
And that's what you can expect from us in the future as well. We're going to completely restore it.
We're going to do as much of the work ourselves as we can. You know, we're not professional painters, but we're just going to do our best. That's what to expect. Do you like this content? Let us know in the comments what you think of the car and give us a thumbs up.
And we officially have our license plates now, so we're allowed to drive the car. Whether it looks like the most beat-up Golf 8 Gran Turismo in the Netherlands or not, we're happily driving around like this.
Until the moment it's repaired. And we'll see each other in a new episode where we'll most likely start sanding and painting it, so you don't want to miss that, right?
Enable notifications. See you next episode. Ciao.